everyone, DJ Shortbus here, and this is Zip Stellar and my Pulp Fiction Ray Gun build. And, before we get into, the specifics of this stuff, a lot of people are like, well, what the heck is this Pulp Fiction Ray Gun thing? I don't remember Quentin Tarantino having that. This goes back to the idea of characters like Buck Rogers, Flash Gordon, maybe even Adam Strange, and the idea of going off into space, and we haven't been to the moon yet in the real world, and what is all of that like? So it's kind of a really cool retro, fun thing to have, the device. Speaking of the device, so you could just go ahead and use this device as it is, and every 30 seconds you can use it again, and you'll do a little damage from range, and it'll be cool. But you can also build a build around it. And, one of the first things that you'll notice is that it's listing off two of the energy unlocks. You've got molecular self-assembly or unified theory. I went with unified theory. Also, you notice that it mentions having two-gun mojo if you want to use it more than just, every 30 seconds. So we're going to get that as well. We're also going to get quantum stabilizer because we're doing particle damage, and that comes from laser sword, along with unified theory. That's also laser sword. And then lastly, I went with concentration for my form because I do maintain this, or it is a maintained power, therefore I'm going to get more stacks. And there's other things you could do. You could get chilled form if you wanted to, if you had maybe more of a dex-oriented build. You could go with electricities, slotted passive if you wanted. There's a lot of different options, but this is what I went with, and I've got a more ego-oriented build. Alright, so let's go ahead and play with this a little bit here in the Powerhouse Theater, or in the Powerhouse, if you will. And the first thing I want to show you is that you'll notice my space where the number 3 should be, and the number 3 power is empty, but over on where you can put your equipment, I've got a number 3 in there instead of C3 or whatever the heck it is supposed to be. And that's because I've set it up so when I press button number 3, which is usually some sort of a ranged weapon in my builds, or if it's a melee one, it's a combo or something. Whatever my main attack is, it's set up so when I press that, it will activate whatever item is over in slot number 3 for the items. All right, so we've got our block. We've got an energy builder. It's the particle rifle, which is good because it can also give you the plasma burn, which will trigger the energy unlock. We've also got the pulse beam rifle with the special thing that does the improbability, whatever. We can also do two-gun mojo. We can do regular, but I don't have I don't have a slotted passive that necessarily supports that. All right, so you can see we've got particle smash to put on disintegrate. The downside is you got to be within 25 feet to use it. But hey, it's another particle debuff that you can put on there. It goes up there great with burn through from the power armor guys. So we've got concentration, obviously, and you might notice we also had our threat wipe there. We've got ego surge. I'm going to do more damage and also increase my ego, and that was one of those crazy improbability effects again. We've got the serum thing, so I can resurrect people who fall down, go boom. And I've got the electric self-res, Thundering Return. And then I've got Resurgence because it's a nice heal. I've also got, if I wanted to, I could use Regeneration as a slotted passive. Alright, so one of the things I love about the QWZ is that it's definitely got a sci-fi kind of feel going on with the crazy skylines and stuff. You can pretend you're on another planet. And I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to beat the crap out of these guys. But I'm going to do this one not in a defensive form or hybrid with regen. I'm going to do it with just straight up doing damage. We're doing it in the DPS form, and let's just see how this sucker goes. Obviously my usual tactics. I'm going to take out the two smaller guys first, Yeah, I realized I could fit inside their shoes if they wore shoes, and hide in there. It'd be very weird. Hey, there's a DPSer hiding in my shoes. Well, I don't know. Get it out. You get it out. No, never mind. So, taking down one already while I'm sitting here talking about weird shoe things. Working on the second one. And every once in a while, you'll notice that while I'm moving around or something, I'll slide my mouse over on top of the Pulp Ray item that's equipped. Or the Pulp Fiction Ray Gun item that's equipped. And sort of like slide my mouse off of it while I'm turning it on. So I don't have to do anything to maintain. I can use other buttons to move around and stuff. It's kind of like a sort of a toggle in a sense. God, I hope they never nerf that, because it's a great thing to do also for shields and such, especially if you got to go AFK or whatever. You can anyway. So and I'm keeping at distance, and this is the part that's kind of like the scariest, because I'm looking at Resurgence, like it's almost there. Oh, maybe this is something good. Yes, it was some extra health. That'll help, yeah. And then, and then we're going in there. We're going to finish this guy off, or we're going to try to at least. We got the Resurgence, yeah, we're going to pop that sucker. And just sort of moving around on our own terms. We got plenty of room to fight. We don't have to worry about getting knocked into things. I mean, I could get knocked into something up on the hillsides or something, but not. I'm positioned good enough, yeah, whatever, to be where I'm at and not have to deal with extra ads. I also don't have to worry about him resetting from moving away too far. Oh yeah, he knocked me away, but who won the battle? Yeah, that's right. Let's get that fat loot of that lockbox. All right, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.